It might be early morning, but I'm tremendously hungry, as we all are when we first wake up. And I'm gonna make a superb breakfast using the Krakauer XXL Bacon Frankfurter, some Brussels sprouts, some spring onions, and a delicious poached egg. Oh, it's gonna be superb. I'm gonna start by slicing up the Frankfurter. We're gonna slice it into little matchsticks because we want it to fry up a bit like bacon. Now in Ireland, a tremendously popular dish is bacon and cabbage, and this is a sort of play on that. We're going to use the Krakauer Frankfurter instead of bacon, and we're going to use the Brussels sprouts instead of cabbage. We're going to put some butter, generous amount of butter, a little bit of oil, in goes the Frankfurter. While that's cooking, we'll slice the spring onions. I'm just going to use about 3 of these. Actually, about 3 would be 2 or 4, wouldn't it? I'm going to use 3 of these. And they go. There's a lot of controversy about what's the best way to poach your eggs. I'm a vinegar guy and I'm a swirl guy. So hot water and a little splash of white wine vinegar. Smells so bacony. Delicious. I love Brussels sprouts. So nutty. You want a good couple of big handfuls of sprouts. This is good exercise, you see. First thing in the morning, it wakes you up. Also, I find poaching an egg first thing in the morning very good because you get a sort of deep exfoliating facial. I do this dish a lot. I'm 80, that's how good it is for my skin. I'm gonna let that cook for a tiny bit longer just to get a bit more colour on it before the sprouts go in. Look at that, guys. Look at that, Carlo, look, it's magic. So as I say, I'm a swirler and I like to pre-crack my egg before I go near. Careful not to break the yolk. So I like to get a nice vortex, and it goes. Sprouts in there too, and the colours with this too are so pretty, the bright green and the pink. We're going to get some pepper in there. This wants to be nice and peppery, and we're also going to put in some hot sauce too. And I think, to be honest with this, it's hard to overcook. You can get those really cooked down to the really mushy, or you can have them with a fresh bit of bite. I love curly parsley too. It's one of those ingredients that I think fell out of favour slightly. Just get a little bit of that in there now. Let's have a little taste. The texture combination, the crunch of the Brussels sprout. I said nutty before, I'm going to say it again. It's so nutty, it's so hearty. So let's pop a bit of the hot sauce in. And you can be quite generous. Well, it depends how much you like it. I like it. So there we go. Into the bowl. Let's get the little egg out. Here he comes. Oh, it's going to be just right. And then you don't want a wet egg, so I like to just give it a little roll on the tea towel. Finish it with a little bit more black pepper, a little bit more of that, some parsley. So there it is, my delicious breakfast. Do you know, it's not just breakfast, it could be brunch, it could be lunch. It could even be a bedtime snack, it's so good, but it's just ideal first thing in the morning. Fried, crispy Krakauer Frankfurters, Brussels sprouts, spring onions, and a superb poached egg. Oh. I almost don't want to eat it, it's so handsome. But I'm going to, because I know it's going to taste as good as it looks. Here we go, folks. That is so nice. Hence the, actually works beautifully with the coffee too. The bit of coffee and the sweet. Oh, so try this one, folks, in your pub, in your restaurant, at home. I was going to say it's worth the effort, but there's no effort. It's too easy. Oh, so good.